President Trump pushed the limits of the American Airlines Center in Dallas, where he held a campaign event last night. President Trump talked extensively about the recent bloodshed in northern Syria while speaking to supporters there. He acknowledged his approach to the Kurds and Turkey is unconventional, but that the two sides needed to be allowed to, quote, fight a little. The president now claims the two sides and his congressional critics are happy with the temporary ceasefire. He also repeatedly insulted Speaker Nancy Pelosi and House Democrats, claiming they, quote, don't love our country anymore.
The radical Democrats want to destroy America as we know it. They want to indoctrinate our children and teach them that America is a sinful, wicked nation. You see that happening all the time.
Texas native Beto O'Rourke held a counter rally last night as well in Grand Prairie. The president slammed O'Rourke for his policy views, and some of his comments even got a little bit personal.
Last week, a very dumb Democrat candidate for president, that's the end of him in this state, pledged to revoke the tax-exempt status of many churches and religious charities. And by the way, that was after, a few weeks ago, he said, excuse me, we're going to take your guns away. That doesn't work well in fact. And I called him right. Remember the flailing arms? Nobody noticed it. I noticed it. The flailer. You remember he was flailing all over the place. I said, why is this guy hot? John Cornyn's going to win so easily, just like Ted Cruz won. He's going to win.
President Trump spoke to the crowd of 20,000 plus supporters for 87 minutes in one of his longest public speeches since becoming president. In contrast, about 5,500 people attended Beto O'Rourke's counter rally. O'Rourke slammed the establishment, saying politicians need to see past political consequences when making policy decisions.
This is a rally against fear. We know that in those communities that have hosted a rally by Donald Trump, we've seen hate crimes on the rise more than 200%. In fact, in El Paso, Texas, preceding that massacre and that act of terror in August, there was a Donald Trump rally in February. We cannot sit idly by and in our silence be complicit in the violence and the terror and the racism that exists in this country at unprecedented levels in our lifetimes.
O'Rourke also said he believes that it's important to not be too scared to do what you feel is right, even if it's not popular.